rounds of applause really goes to Birgit here. She worked around the clock. She told me that she got to bed last night at 3 and got up at 5. Something tells me that wasn't just a one-time thing leading up to this event. Tremendous effort by her and all the benefactors here. And just to echo what she said, Chamber Music of Sedona, the benefactors, want to thank them. And then on behalf of our partner, AAA Arizona, and all my colleagues from Arizona Highways, I want to say thank you for coming out today. You look around and you sort of scratch your head, how could something like this, close down or be at risk of closing down? And unfortunately, that's the economics of things in our state right now, and it's not unique to Arizona. A lot of states are dealing with the same challenges that we are. And this event today isn't going to save Red Rock State Park alone, but it's a start, and it's an effort to bring attention to what's happening not just here but at state parks throughout the state. And there is something you can do. I mean, and all of you have done something just by being here today. And again, we're grateful to all of you for buying a ticket to this wonderful event, which, as Birgit said, what a gorgeous day. I mean, some of us came up from Phoenix, so this is a really gorgeous day. But it's, I think, even beautiful by Sedona standards, thanks to the breeze that we have here today. But in addition to your ticket today, there are some easy ways that you can also help state parks, and it's not necessarily limited to this park, but Arizona Highways, I'll tell you about our program, then I'll tell you about an even easier program that AAA is doing. With Arizona Highways, we started this about a year ago, and we don't intend to stop it anytime soon, but we've got a program going where with every subscription to Arizona Highways, we're donating $5 back to Arizona State Parks. And your first thought might be, whatever, that's going to go into a big pot of money and the legislature is going to sweep it away. Well, that's exactly not what's going to happen. It's a really, really great program that allows you, first and foremost, to decide which park gets your money. So if you live here in Sedona and you want your money to go to that park, you can identify which park is getting your $5. In addition, the money's going into something called the State Parks Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that isn't subject to the sweeps of the legislature. So this is money that will be protected. Your money will absolutely guaranteed go to helping protect your park. And this is a program that I mentioned has been going on for about a year. If you have a subscription already, you can use this program when you go to renew your subscription. If you give away gift subscriptions at the holidays, you can apply it to that as well. There are some bookmarks, and I encourage everybody to grab one. I have about 50 here. There's a website on there, and you can go to our website, and it's very easy to subscribe and have your money go to the state park of your choice, ArizonaHighways.com. But grab a bookmark. So that's going through Arizona Highways, getting a subscription to a magazine we're kind of proud of and think it's pretty cool. But another great program, our co-sponsors here, AAA, have actually made it much easier. All you have to do is pick up your telephone or log on to a website. And again, the website is on this bookmark, but it's AAAAZ.com/state parks. And everyone knows AAA for all the great work they do fixing your flat tires along the side of the road. They also are in the insurance business, and they're very competitive. I'm not a spokesman for AAA, but this is a program that it's easy to talk about because it's helping state parks. If you go to their website or call their phone number and mention state parks, all you have to do is get a quote for your home, your car, whatever, and they will donate $10 to the same fund that we're donating to. $10 will go straight to the park of your choice, and it goes into the State Parks Foundation. So it's a phone call that lasts less than 10 minutes. It's the easiest way that you can donate money to this park or to any other park that you might be interested in. As you know, I mean, this park, depending on how fully staffed it is, it might take anywhere from $150,000 to $300,000 a year to operate just this park alone. And the parks really have to depend a lot on the gate costs that come in. We need people coming out to our parks. It's an easy sell. I mean, and that's kind of why we started this program here. We wanted, you start with a park like this, you look around and it's beautiful. It's an easy sell, but there's a lot of amazing parks in Arizona. There are 31 state parks and natural areas throughout the state. If you happen to have if you're a subscriber to our magazine, our May issue is dedicated to Arizona state parks, and we don't often dedicate an entire issue to a specific theme. And we didn't do this altruistically. I talked to some folks on a hike earlier, and so if you're here, Crystal, I know you're out there. You heard me say this earlier, but I'll say it again. It's our mission is to promote travel in Arizona. That's why we exist as a magazine, and the state parks are such a huge part of what we're trying to send people out to see. And there are 31 state parks, a lot of them very well known. Slide Rock State Park is one of the most visited parks in the state. Kartchner Caverns is world famous. And there's a lot of small little parks around. This one, gets maybe, I think Ellen from State Park said maybe 50,000 people a year. And that's a lot, but we'd love to see more people coming out. And but in order for them to come out, this park has to be open. And your being here today goes a long way toward helping that cause. Again, visit AAA.com, AAAAZ.com/state parks. They make it the easiest. And if you're interested in a really great magazine that's been around since 1925, we'd encourage you to subscribe to that as well. And do what you can, and tell your friends to do the same thing. Pick up the phone, call AAA, subscribe to the magazine, and more importantly, just come out to these state parks. The gate fees are so vital to their survival because it's uncertain what will happen at the legislative level. I don't want to be a legislator, and I wouldn't want to have their job, and it's a tough job. But the reality is, a lot of these parks are at risk, and thanks to a lot of the volunteer groups at different state parks. Lost Dutchman has a great friends group there that really help keep that park open. Homolovi, partnership with the Hopis, and Tubac down in southern Arizona. There's been a lot of great grassroots efforts with a lot of these parks to keep them open. But it's a serious issue. I mean, you're sitting here thinking this can't go away. Well, it can go away, and that's the last thing we want to happen. So thank you for stepping up today and coming out. I mean, it's going to be a great afternoon here. And I will turn it over to Chris Seymour from the Chamber Sedona music group here, and he's the man who donated the sound system today. That's why you can hear me and why you're going to hear this great music. So I'll shut up and turn it over to Chris, and thank you so much. And on behalf of AAA and Arizona Highways, we really appreciate your support. Thank you.